Let's make these fives. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have Atmos suit training, but he's going fast enough for me. Probably should put some deodorizers up here. Yeah. They will literally tear this thing apart because when they're Atmos suits, they have, where is it? Skills. Excavation. They get plus 10 digging inside of an Atmos suit. Too bad it's not plus 10 building. Sporkids. These are sporkids. These are the stupidest thing that the devs created. These things are absolutely garbage. They have no... Remember what I said earlier in the game? Almost everything, except for one thing, has a purpose. Yeah, sporkids. Sporkids have no use in the game. Zero. You can't use them for anything except getting your duplicates sick. And we've got 3 of them down here that I can see. Probably a whole bunch more. They just need to get rid of them. Alright, guys. This is ridiculous. Get these ladders built. You're drilling down too fast. I need ladder... Oh, my gosh. Ladders. Ladders. You're just causing a bigger problem by not building these. We used up all that algae already. Thankfully, we're digging a little bit more up, but it is not going to last forever. We're going to have to seek a secondary solution, and that is crude oil. And we need the oil for other stuff that we need to build. What do we have? Suit wearing and building. Not bad at all. I need a suit. I need another suit wearer. Building's pretty good. Can't doctor. But we shall pass for now. Okay, let's get some destigmifiers in here on a 9. There's a lot of good stuff down here. There's fossils, lead, diamonds, lots of iron, of course, crude oil. Very good stuff. Very useful stuff. And of course, some of it's going to get in the base, because why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Because reasons. That's why. Alright, how much steel can we make? Consumables. We shall let them eat barbecue now. Barbecue. Thank you. Oh, this should be 10,000. Well, we got 3 of them. God knows how many more there's down here. Those things are a joke. They just need to get rid of them. They serve no purpose. Maybe that's the purpose of them, that they just serve no purpose. But they're there just to annoy the player. And one of the things I really like about the game, and I'm not complaining just to complain, my beef with having these in here is that they serve no purpose. Everything in this game can be used for something. The best light can be used for something. Chlorine. All the rocks in the game can be used for something. Every plant in the game has a function and can be used for something. There's some slicksters down here. I mean, every critter has a purpose. You can even, like, there's some morbs, right? And they produce polluted oxygen. I think we can see one up here. Let me see. He's probably in here. There he is. See him? That's a morb. If we get in here, there's a ton of polluted oxygen in here with slime lung in it. They can be used to produce oxygen for you in the game. It's polluted oxygen that needs to get cleaned up, but it's oxygen nonetheless. It's useful. There's no use for these at all. 0. And then they get germs in the crude oil. They get germs in the carbon dioxide. And they're absolutely useless. What I think they should do with them, this is a personal opinion, is that they should make them useful in some way. Now, I'm not saying it should be an easy use. It should be a difficult use. Like, you gotta grow them, and you have to have Atmos suits to get in. I mean, there should be like a 3 or 4 step refining process that you have to go through to use these things in some way. Like, everything in the game has a use, except for these. They're the only uses to get your duplicants sick. That's it. And be a major pain in the butt. That's all. Get rid of these stupid fish. And that is all I'm going to say about that. Except for it should be useful. Get all these slime picked up and out of here, and then we'll head into the oil biome. We got to start producing water right now. And we also have to get the... What's the problem? How are you guys sick? Oh my gosh, some of it's getting up into the base. $5 it's going to end up here. Look at all these little bugs. Okay, so we need to do shine bugs. Incubate. All critter eggs there. And there. Let's get rid of 2 of them. plastic. Let's get our skills going here with the dupes. Lindsay, you get this one. You get that one. Who else? You get that one. Travolta needs carry. We need to start getting water up in operation. We have 40 tons of algae. That is not going to last. So, refinement. I think I'll make this a refinement section. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just use tiles. And I have been very, very lax in getting this up and operational. Usually I have... let's turn this off. We don't need this. Usually I have this up in the first 150 cycles, but we've had it so good with algae, I have been not needing to do that. So what we're going to need over here is refinement. First thing we're going to do is put down a desalinator, and we're going to build that out of steel. Actually, build this out of gold. Yeah. We're going to flip it around and put it right here. We're going to need some water sieves. We'll flip those around. And we're going to put 2 of these in. Put in storage bin. Put in a bottle opener over here. Filtration medium. Should be sand. Power. Grab some power. Just like that. Get some water in here. I might move my batteries up here. I think we will build oxygen production over here. That should be fine. Maybe. Okay. And our end pipes here. In pipes there. Hook up to the desalinator. Desalinator comes out. And this one will go up. And around. Up. I'm going to bridge this over. And bring this all the way up here. 2 tiles. Yeah. Vent here. I'm going to put in Mesh tile and a mesh tile. Let's get an auto sweeper over here. Power. Heavy watt wire goes to there. Bottle openers here. Let's get some pitcher pumps down here. The bottom here. Okay. That should be enough water. How much water is there? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. This will be water. That will be water. Then we're going to need a pump down here. Pipe. And just bring this water. Across the bottom. Yep. To here. Need this. You can, excuse me, you can run plumbing. You can run water, water and polluted water through a desalinator, doesn't care. Doesn't bother it one bit. You can also run, I believe you can also run salt water through these filters, and they don't care. They're just going to filter out the thing that they can filter out. So polluted water will come in here, and they'll just go right out and into here. We're building this here because we're going to have salt water here that we're going to tap into. We're going to tap into this guy at some point, which is making my whole area nice and chilly. Let's make these 5s again. Connect this. This will go across, get cleaned up, get dropped into here. And we have enough algae for about 20 days at our consumption rate. Ooh, lime. We shall take lime. Now, our critters are starting to get a little low here. We'll just keep an eye on this. Should be fine on barbecue. 95,000 calories. Lots of barbecue. Alright, this is going to get cleaned out, so let's break into the oil biome. And we'll do that by building a liquid lock once again. Why do we do that? Because if there's things in here like, I don't know, freaking sporkids, we don't want to mess with those. In case the gas gets out in the atmosphere, it's going to get everywhere, and we don't want any of that crap getting out into the base. So we build a liquid lock here. Keep the gas inside. Plus, if there's any sour gas or anything in here, we want that as well. Oh, idiots. Build the ladder. You got building materials right there. Stupid duplicants. Well, fortunately, these slicksters have eaten all the carbon dioxide. So the only zombie spores are in this crude oil, which we're going to have to filter out. Because blah, 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 blah. It's just a challenge. Yeah, whatever. It's a stupid challenge is what it is. All right. Give me some water in here. Make this a 9. Fill that up. And Driller Rohan, he is not messing around. Look how quick he went through that. I wish there's a way to get rid of these overheated warnings. I don't care if this stupid security door is overheated. It's broken. Like, oh, it's overheated. I always think that something in mine is broken. Instead, there should be a little checkbox here. You click on this, and it lists the things that are overheated. You should be able to click on it and say, don't show stupid. Don't show stupid crap. I don't need to see. All right. We're not going to be down here for very long. I'm just going to get down here to get some crude oil. And just a little bit of crude oil. We are going to wreck this entire biome, however. It all has to go. You know. Thankfully, we have some chlorine. We can clean out this crude oil that has zombie spores in it because blah, 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 blah. You need a challenge. It's stupid, dude. We got a stupid thing for you to challenge you on with sporkids. I'm not salty. I'm not bitter. Alright, that should be enough water. That's plenty. I'll show you how to deal with them. It's really easy to get rid of them. Let's do this. And not out of sedimentary rock. Give me igneous rock. There. We can drill all this out. Okay. So all this is good to get drilled out. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here and there. And these are this is a little puzzle that they want you to solve, but I ain't got time for your stupid puzzles. We're going to get rid of it all. Oh, and here's another thing they screwed up on that they haven't fixed yet. This has been a known bug for about 2-3 weeks now, maybe 4. Since the last patch release, you're supposed to be able to deconstruct all Gravitas buildings. This is a Gravitas building. You cannot deconstruct it. And I think there's a couple doors that still haven't been fixed. Like this type of stuff in the game was working perfectly fine before they... You could not get rid of these in the base game. See, get rid of this. In the base game, you couldn't get rid of these, and then they added that. Here you go, the demolition skill, right? And that was supposed to you're supposed to be able to get rid of all the Gravitas buildings, ladders, and you can't get rid of these neural vacillators. They will not let you destroy these. You should be able to destroy them. But you can't. Like, I don't want a neural vacillator down here. I want to get rid of it. Oh, no, you can't get rid of it. They still haven't fixed that yet. And there was a mod that a creative individual came up with that allowed you to deconstruct everything in the game. All the Gravitas buildings. Now, not so much. They still haven't fixed that yet. And it's been 3-4 weeks since this patch came out, the Breath of Fresh Air update. And you saw some of the bugs that were going on, like the big, you know, when you're doing a drill and then the game does a save and the whole area gets selected. That was fixed in the previous version too. And then they, of course, patch it, and you know how patches go. They don't sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are going to trap yourselves, okay? You know, if you guys want to trap yourselves, just go ahead and trap yourselves. Like, I'm not going to... Any more of these stupid things to add? Another one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get maybe like 8 more? That'd be great. I'm not salty. This goes across. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now you got to do this and that. Here's another thing that used to not happen. Okay, see, like, we're down here drilling, right? Yeah, just drilling along, doing our thing. We got a new printables. It takes you right up to here. It takes some odd ones. And then you got to go all the way back down to the oil biome, or all the way back up to the space biome, or all the way across the map. And that used to not happen. So, I hope some clever modder comes around and fixes that pile of nonsense. Like, I get game bugs. Game bugs, they're going to happen. You know, it's just part of... It's just part of, you know, a new update. But it's kind of like... have you ever heard of playtesting? You guys got stuck. I'm not gonna let you out. You have to drill yourselves out. Hey, this is the part of the game where it's like, you know, you guys are this stupid. This, remember what I said you. They do this kind of crap all the time. Nope, I gotta drill out over here instead of coming over here. Watch him. Yep. See, he comes over here. He could drill himself out, but that's how stupid the duplicates are. Make this a 9, you morons. Now you peed his pants. So guess what? Now we got pee. Now we're going to have to mop up. Because of doofus. And then they're going to take their Atmos suit off, and then his pee going to get all over the place. Fortunately, it'll just fall down here. But that's what the duplicates do. Because they're stupid. Because they're dumb. Try not to get too salty about some of the bugs that they have, but when they come out with some of the things that they do are really clever and interesting. Other things that they do, oh my gosh, it's like, oh, we're gonna use power deodorizers. Hey, it's a great idea, but guess what? It's a stupid idea. Yeah, you know why? Because of crap like this. Oh, let me run power wires to all these things, and then have to have a battery over here. No. Quality of life. There's something called quality of life. And thankfully, there are clever modders out there that can fix, I think, bad decisions And I'm going to say this is a bad decision. Like I said, again, I liked the idea at first. I thought it was pretty neat. And then the reality sets in. Because you don't have to do that with, other buildings. So, get that mod. Powerless deodorizers. Thank you, modder, whoever came up with that. I will give you all the awesomeness in the world. Another modder, guys, come up with some kind of way to use these sporkids. That would be really cool. If you could take zombies, and here's my thoughts on it. Like, yeah, we can have zombie spores, and they have zombie spores, and then duplicates get sick from them, right? That's perfectly fine. But there's another one down here. So make a refinement process of like 4 things the duplicates have to do. They have to plant them. You have to have some special chemicals. I don't know what it is. And then you have to refine the spores into something else, and the spores, and that something else has to get refined. Make it a 3 or 4 step process, and then make a useful component out of the zombie spores. Because everything else in the use as a game, even slime, has a use. Even though it gives, if it's airborne, it gives the duplicates slime lung disease. The slime itself is still useful. All right, let's continue building here and here. How far do I want to go over? How much? Lead do we have? 40 tons of lead. That's cool. Oh yes, neural vacillator. What you do is you grab a duplicate. Let's put in one of our early duplicates, like Marianne. We're going to shove Marianne right in here. Oh, we have to put a block here, I think. Taking this rock here. There we go. Where are you at, Marianne? Come on down here. My one viewer needs to see this. Come down here. There we go. So her brain gets scattered, and she gets a trait. Sunny disposition. This one's kind of funny. So watch how she walks. Let me slow down. She's got this big goofy smile on her face all the time, and they let me speed up. Mop this crap up. Yeah, see her. Wait. She's always happy, and because she's always happy, she has very little. Yeah, her stress reduction is huge. There we go. Oil biome. We're going to tear this whole biome apart. Yeah, that's got to happen. It's part of the rules. So if you're playing the game, make sure that you tear the entire oil biome apart. It's a requirement of playing the game. I didn't make that rule up. It's just a rule. It's a rule you have to follow. I think that's, yeah, let's just clean this up a little bit over here. And what I'll do is do a little stair step down to here. We're going to grab some pitcher pumps. We need to make these out of ceramics. Put them and 3. This guy here shouldn't even be in an Atmo suit, but it's fine. He'll be okay. Okay. How are we doing upstairs, kids? We got the water going? Yeah. We're going to have to get rid of this carbon dioxide again. Game, you want to give me any more sporkets? Maybe 5 or 6 more? That'd be great. That would be absolutely great. What's everybody doing? Where's my drillers? Get down here. Get down to work. Let's finish this up. Finish this up. Oh, we don't have a fire pole over here, too. I forgot to build a fire pole. That's fine. Right. Really? We don't have that much? Oh, we haven't done that much drilling down there. That's fine. Uh-huh. Let's build a fire pole down to here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah. 9s are fine, I guess. Okay. So, the reason we got crude oil, it's like 4 reasons for this. Okay. Reason number 1. Number 1, we've been goofing around with this area here. They've been getting in here and worried about their eyes and blah, 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 right? Well, let's go back a little ways and talk about food storage. Prior to this patch, there was something called unlimited food storage. And everybody who is everybody built unlimited food storage. So I'm going to demonstrate what we used to do. We used to do this, and then, let me pause the game. We used to do this right by a door or a ladder. And then these 2 tiles would be right here, and then you would get rid of this center tile. As soon as you got rid of that center tile, the food that would have been in here, or I'm sorry, the food, there's the block disappears, right? Well, this becomes a vacuum. Nothing in here, no gases whatsoever. And then what you would do is you would put a little conveyor chute right here, and you would dump all of your food. So pretend this right here was right here, where this mess table is. This is where I would put it. Some players will put it, somewhere else. It doesn't matter. What the point is that this is unlimited food storage. Then you put a conveyor chute right here, and you would take your food from here, and you would send it down to your rails, and you dump it into here. And then the other thing you would do is grab a conveyor loader, this guy right here, and put the loader right here. Remember that bleach stone that we have laying around? We've been collecting right there? Well, then you would set your conveyor loader that you would build right here. Put a little thingamajobber there, little rail, allow manual use, bleach stone, kick your bleach stone out of here, and then sweep it up, put it in here, and then the bleach stone would come in here and make this a sterile environment. In case any food had some food poisoning germs on it, it would immediately kill them. Boom. Problem solved. However, Clay changed that. So you can't do unlimited food storage. So what you can't do anymore, duplicates cannot stand on top of the door and reach down anymore. They took that away. Okay, even though they can drill vertically and pick stuff up vertically, they're not allowed to do that with food anymore. That was an exploit. Like a buggy. Oh, no. That's not an exploit. It's a clever use of in-game mechanics. Okay? Clever use of in-game mechanics. Always remember that phrase. Okay? Was it exploity? Heck yes. And so essentially what you had is unlimited food storage right next to your dining hall. And then, you could just have as much food as you want. And players, towards the later game would have a couple, 15, 20 million calories just sitting inside of there for the duplicates to eat. Well, Clay decided to change how food works. And I don't think this is a bad change at all. In fact, I like this change. In fact, I think it's a rather clever change. A much needed change. So where's my food? Okay. So we have food in here, right? And it's all in these storage buckets. And we do have some stale food, but there's no food in here with germs on it. You could have like slime lung germs all over. Remember when we were picking up all the slime lung? There were germs all over the ladders, right? And there's still germs all over the stuff. But if you're in a chlorine environment, no problem. This kills all germs. However, what they added also was food. Food spoilage can be slowed by ambient conditions as well as by refrigerators. So muckroot's a bad example. So barbecue, it's stale. It's unrefrigerated, but it is in a sterile environment. So because it's unrefrigerated, it goes -18 per cycle. So it loses some of its freshness and goes bad. Well, that's a problem, right? It's a problem because it's not so much a problem. It's just your food decays, which is, I think it should. I mean, it's only fair. However, how do so your duplicates now have to come into a chlorine environment in order to get their food, right? Wrong. We're going to set it up. We're going to set up unlimited food storage, and we're going to refrigerate it as well. We're going to grab a bottle opener. Put a bottle opener there and a bottle opener right there. Like this. And we're still going to use the game mechanics that the game offers us. Did you plant my arbor acorn? No, you did not. You insolent critter. Uproot all these. I don't care if we lose our bonus. Make this a 9. Come on, get it uprooted. In the storage. 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 And storage. Thank you. Build ladders here. And there. Okay. Yes. Before the pip can plant the seed, please. I said before the pip can plant the seed. Oh my gosh. I am going to murder them. No. Thank you, cover girl. Appreciate it. Now, if we get the pip, wherever we went to, over here, get over here and plant the seed, that would be lovely. All right. I got a big open area for you, buddy. You'll get some food if you plant a seed. All right. So, unlimited power. Unlimited food storage. What we're going to do is we're going to grab some liquid crude oil, set this on a 9, enable auto bottle, boom, just like this. And we're going to use the game mechanics. Deconstruct that. I was hoping to have this done a lot earlier, but the problem is we didn't get a build that. Build an insulated tile here. Okay, we're gonna move the pip over. Pip's gonna get moved. We're gonna trap him. He's not allowed to leave. Food. Till he plants the stupid arbor acorn that we've gotten, waited so long for, so we could feed him. Okay, that's too much crude oil. Wasn't paying attention. That's fine. That and that. And all we do is mop this up. Mop this up. Mop that up right there. Mop this up. Where else did it fall? Okay, none fell down there. Mop this up. Mop that up. Okay, we're done. We're done. Mop it up now. Not a request. Get it mopped up. Did my shovels die off? Why did my shovels die off? They shouldn't have died off. The pneumatic door is damaged because of the crude oil. Did any of that fall down here? No, it did not. Did any of it fall down in here? It did not. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get rid of this bottle opener. Get rid of that bottle opener. Ventilation, we're going to grab a plumbing. Bottle openers out of ceramic. Where's my oil biome? I don't know. Just put one somewhere. Oh my gosh, just put one right here. Tile here. What are you guys doing down here? Still drilling? All right, fine. That's fine. You want to drill? You can drill. That's fine. All right. This is a vacuum now. See that? Gases, vacuum. Why is it a vacuum? Because when we dropped oil, we reversed the bottle openers on both sides, right? Well, the liquid immediately jumped up here like this, and it kicked out the carbon dioxide that was in here. Because it kicked out the carbon dioxide that was in here, it created a vacuum. So this is a vacuum, that's a vacuum, and this is a vacuum. The reason this is a vacuum is because we have some crude oil sitting right there. Now, if this does not vacuum out, and if it doesn't vacuum out and there's still some material in here, what you do is just grab 2 tiles and put 2 tiles in, and then demolish the 2 tiles. Get rid of the 2 tiles. Okay? That's all you need to do. And then that'll create a vacuum because you've destroyed the element inside of here. How the game mechanics work is crude oil or any liquid that's sitting in a tile is considered a full tile. So this takes up the entire tile. So another gas can occupy this space. So we have a vacuum, vacuum, and a vacuum here. This can get broken. You have to be very careful with these. Okay? Be very careful with them. Let's get that crude oil dumped off into here. Like that. Just dump it back in there. All right. Let's go back up top here. And we're going to get our unlimited food storage going. So, next we need to do is we need to vacuum out this room. Gas pipe. A vent. A little bit of power. Like that. This will take a few minutes to vent out. That's fine. Look at all these extra shine nymphs. I'm not keeping these shine nymphs around for any other reason except for their eggshells. You should get a lot of eggshells from these. Yeah. They're eating the phosphorite. Hear them? Nom 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 nom. So these guys are going to be cramped. We don't care. They're going to lay one egg before they die. And we're going to have lots of shine nymph eggs. And they're just going to crack, and we're going to get a bunch of shine nymphs eggs. And that's all we want for them. You can also cook them up. Okay. So, this is going to vacuum everything out of here. And we just happen to have some hydrogen up here. And we also have some hydrogen in this tank that I have left around for ages. Now, I've tried a couple different methods with this system that I'm about ready to show you. And the one I'm going to show you works the best. That I have found it works the best. Anyway. You know what? Get rid of that. We'll put a high pressure gas vent over here. Come on. High pressure gas vent. There you go. Like that. Alright, while we're waiting on this, we're going to go ahead and get rid of these refrigerators. Like that. Let's leave one of them. And we need to start taking care of this water. This is going to be an issue if we don't take care of it now. So now we shall take care of it. This water should get all plumbed out. There's some slicksters down here. They eat carbon dioxide and poop out crude oil. I was hoping to get one in the early game and get some oil or crude oil that way. Okay. Right over here, we're going to do plumbing. We're going to build a liquid pipe germ sensor. You need plastic for this. That goes right here. Then we put in a, where is it? A liquid shut off right here. Turn this sideways. Turn it sideways is just the easiest way to do it. Like so. And we'll grab a liquid pipe. This pipe goes into the input pipe. And then it's going to come out of this way and over this way. This pipe comes out this way. And it's going to hook into our water line that we're using to clean out. Because this is all clean water in here. So let's run it alongside. You know what? Let's run it a little further out like this. Like so. And we're just going to hook it up right to there. This will need some automation wire. And now we have a big pile of lead. And we're going to use lead as our automation wire from now on. Yeah, we're down to 29 tons of algae. So, I'm glad I got this thing up and operational. Because we're going to need to set up our oxygen production system. But there we go. And we're putting a mesh tile here for a very specific reason. The next thing we're going to do is going to grab a metal tile. It doesn't matter what we build it out of. Let's build it out of copper. It's fine. We'll put that metal tile right here. Just like that. There we go. That's hooked up. This does need some power. A little bit of wire here, like that. What's happening right now is this is just making a nice circle. You see how it's circling out, like so? Let's make a giant circle. This is hooked up. However, what we're going to do is we're going to tell this to be below 0 germs. As soon as this is down below 0 germs, plumbing, this is going to kick out all the clean water. So all the clean water that we have in here, it's just going to get kicked out into this pipe. It's going to run down here. It's going to run through here. This is going to go through our sieves and all of our stuff. No big deal. It's not even going to get sieved out. It's just going to get dumped into our clean water supply. And now we have taken care of all the water. Now some of this water is going to have germs in it. Okay. And like this has got like 50 million germs in it, 11 million germs. That's fine. Yeah, see it? Any water that has polluted, that has germs in it. What's that, plumbing? Oh, plumbing. There you go. So the clean water is getting kicked out. The polluted water is getting shoved back into the system. The filter says, nope, you're dirty water. So we're going to get extra water here. Got germs in it. It gets put into the air. What happens is because we have 4 of these liquid reservoirs, it keeps cycling through the reservoirs. This one kills the germs, that one kills the germs, this one kills the germs, until it finally gets to here, and the germs will be down to like 30 or 40. And if there's still a little bit of germs, it'll just kick it right back out, come back down, and these will eventually kill all the germs that's in this pipe. And now we've sorted this out. Okay. Good. This is done. Get rid of this. We build some more steel. Yes, we can. Ooh, 27. Go. Okay. Get rid of this. Put our ventilation. Get rid of this. And we're just going to put a gas vent right here. We need a gas pipe sitting on that one. Bring this down over here. Like so. We just need to pressurize this room to 2,000 kilograms. 2,000 kilos. And I might pop the tank, depending on how much is in here. And there goes our hydrogen. It's going to fill up the room. And what we're going to build now is shipping. A conveyor chute will go here. Conveyor rail. And here is our food that we want to bring down. Bring this down here. And use up our iron. Let's bring that right up into there, just like that. We want this fully pressurized. Okay. Oh, wait, hang on, hang on, kids. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, never mind. We can do that. Okay. Now, there's two ways to fill this little room up. One is, like I said earlier, grab a storage bin, put a storage bin in here, put the bleach stone inside the storage bin, It'll off gas till it's at full pressure. Yeah, let's just go and pop the tank. It'll be overpressured. That's fine. It's not much more. There it goes. Should have just popped the tank anyway. This pipe. Get rid of those. Okay. The second way is grab our vent. Let's put a gas vent right here. Grab our pipe. We've got some stored chlorine. And we'll just bring some chlorine in. Like this. And it doesn't need a whole lot, but we want 2,000 kilos of gas in here. The next thing we need to do is we need to put in food. Planter box right here. And then we need to put in a storage bin. And we're going to put in some automation. No, I'm sorry, shipping. Auto sweeper. There we go. Say again. Up, this right there. It's fine. I put it on top so we can just run the wire down like that. Put a wart seed in here. Boom, just like that. A little bit of power. A little bit of a wire. I'll put phosphorite in here. And we happen to be making huge quantities of phosphorite from our Drecos. And the Drecos down here. I'm not even worried about these guys. Like, these guys can just hang out. I'm not worried about trying to keep them, you know, cramped and happy. They're going to lay one egg before they die. That's fine. If we're worried about it, we're just going to have to worry about it. Major skin irritation. Oh, no. What shall we ever do? There we go. And we're going to make this a 1. The auto sweeper will take care of the phosphorite for us. All they need to do is deliver it, if they're that smart. So the next thing we take a look at is our gases. So there's 2,500 grams of chlorine in here. It's overpressured. That is beautiful. Let's get rid of that vent. So now we have hydrogen over here. Hydrogen. And we have chlorine right here. Okay. And then we have our crude oil keeping the gas out of here. Next thing we're going to do is... So this thing actually works really, really well. I ran this for a long time. Let's go ahead and grab the gas pipe. We'll need to deconstruct this one. And then reattach the pipe to here. Like so, to get the gas out of the pipe and back into our tank. We got a little bit of hydrogen up in the area, or chlorine, but who cares? Okay, next, what's going to happen is this Wheezewort, because it is in a hydrogen environment, it is going to cool the crap out of this room. This one Wheezewort will get this room to about negative 30 or 40 degrees. I'm not kidding. It will get that cold in here. It will take several cycles to do, and that's fine. What's going to happen, the hydrogen will interact with the crude oil. The crude oil will get cold. This stuff freezes at negative 40 degrees, so you have to keep an eye on this. This will then interact with the chlorine. The chlorine will get cold. This will get cold. Then this metal tile will get cold. Okay? Okay, it's acting like it's a big deal to get in here. Oh, kids these days. Go ahead and get rid of this. And that. And this. Ooh. Good job. You delivered a 1/4 of an ounce. All right. Look at the light. That's pretty cool. I don't understand why there's germs in here. No clue. Floral scent. That's fine. Did you plant our seed? You did not, you little... Oh, well, we have to put him in here, I guess. Pip, pip, squeak. Make that a 9. What do we have? Lime. Always takes the, capture this guy. This fella's still kind of hanging out over here. I don't think he planted any more seeds. That's fine. Okay. Now we're ready to send our food. Oh, this is going to be edibles, barbecue, cooked fish, frost buns. Any cooked material, we want the auto sweeper to send off. Wire hooked up here, like that. Okay. Deconstructify this. And what I'd like them to do is go ahead and get this material out of here. I do not trust this material to not break this area. So I want the material out of this room. See, now they can stand right here. Grab food from this area. There's no, this is like, you know, floral scent right here. So who cares? And they're going to stand right here, and they're still going to pick up the food. So have fun. Now, there's still food over here, barbecue, and so on and so forth. Yeah, this is going to go bad at some point in time, but we don't care. We just don't care. All right. Well, we got that portion of the base upgraded. That I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's already 77 degrees in here. There was 90 in here a few minutes ago. No, and this is going to interact with the oil. It's already down to 80 degrees, 79 degrees. That'll interact with the chlorine. Chlorine is dropping in temperature. That'll start interacting with the barbecue and such that gets in here. It's now refrigerated. That's fine. It's in a sterile environment, which is going to cool this plate down. This plate is going to get really, really cold over time. But one of the other things that I tried to do is I put a pipe through here, and I put a cooling pipe through here like this, and that also works. So you could use a similar system to run a cooling pipe to this metal tile itself, which will then interact with the barbecue sitting on top of here, which will make it very cold. It's 109, but the gas is already at 79. Gas in here, 107, 106, 107. Will start to get cold as well, and so on and so forth. So it's going to get cold in about 30, 40 cycles. This will be negative 40, and this will be about 20 or 30 degrees. This will not freeze. The crude oil will not freeze. Right. What are we doing next? Well, we're going to do a major base upgrade because the base is nice right now, but it could be better. Ah, good. He planted the little arbor tree. Good for you, Mr. Pip. Those. These. Give me some mirth leaf seeds in there. Yeah, let's make sure the mirth leaf seeds are not in here. Boom. So we're going to be doing a major overhaul of the base. Everything is going to get upgraded in here. Everything's going. It's going to be glorious. But it's going to take a little bit of work first. So. What's our temperatures here? Okay. We need to grab some storage bins. That's first things first. And we need some food. A planter box here and there. I'm also going to put a planter box here. There's some crude oil that needs mopped up. I need a wart seed here. And I need a wart seed here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grab lead. Put that on a 7. Fill these buckets up. Next, miscellaneous. Diamond. Make that a 7. Let's take a few minutes, but we'll grab lead. We'll grab diamonds. I'm going to put that in there. And they have to go all the way to the oil biome, obviously, to get the stuff. So they'll be going back and forth. And some of these people aren't very fast. So a lot of stuff to clean up. A lot of lead and diamond down here that we want. Look at these people. Very slow. Oh, it's so nice not have to worry about this anymore. What's the problem? Why are you not delivering granite? Why are you not delivering granite? You have 135 tons of granite. Nobody has access in here, right? No. Make that a 6. Sweep only, right? These guys are hungry. No idea. They should be able to get there. Yeah, they can get there. I'm glad I looked at this because that would have been bad. Like, where's all my granites for my critters? My runners are not doing their job. This is not sweep only. Yeah. Except for granite. Should fall right down in there. Alright, make this a 5 again. There they go. We wanted to put a Weezewort down here because this is going to get hot. It's most likely they're going to pick up granite from the bottom of the map, which is hot. 180 degrees, 180 degrees, yeah. So they're going to pick up granite from down here. There's lots of granite, igneous rock. No, not much granite down here. That's fine. There's some granite. But yeah, they'll pick it up from the bottom of the map. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend a day picking up granite. Making sure these feeders are full. And they're going to eat like crazy because they probably haven't eaten for several days. How are we doing over here? Good. Not this up here. Six tons, 22 tons. I'd like about 100 tons down there before we move on. So we're just going to wait. These Drecos don't have a place to go because, well, we've just been letting them incubate, and that's fine. All right, algae is getting a little low, but that's not an issue. There. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Got 40 tons in there. Ooh, gold or plastic? Plastic. Oh, also you guys can pick up meat. What is that? Edibles. Meat. So if a critter dies in here, the sweepers will pick it up. We don't have to wait on a duplicate to do the job. Because that could be iffy, you know. Man, they're just eating this thing a lot. They must have not eaten for several cycles. It's even at Christmas. These guys are just, they're waiting by the feeders. Where's my food? It's going to take a while for these to catch up. Okay. I'm also trying to decide where I want to put my oxygen production system. If I build it over here, that means I'm kind of blocked over here. But we could always move this water. Like, this water is not needed to be here. Ah, this is finally caught up. Well, we'll have a think about what we're going to do. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Did you guys pick up those seeds again? You little munchkins. Oh my gosh. Wow, these are still catching up. Well, that's what we pay them for. How cold are we? 54 degrees? 55? Look at these critters. Ah, that's hilarious. We've got so many shine bugs in here. And they're just going to keep producing shine bugs. Keep producing eggs, keep producing eggs. Whenever one of these hatches, we just put it right back in here. Oh, that's great. Now, I don't know why some shine bugs are lit and some are not. There, see, like these guys are lighting up. Maybe it has to do with, like, the time of day or something. I have no idea. No clue. I have no clue. Clueless. These two are caught up. That's caught up. This is not caught up yet. We're getting there on this one. Oh, by the way, same thing. What we did here with the shine bugs, the shine nymphs, you can do the same thing with pacus. You create a breeding pool, a small breeding pool. Put 2 or 3 pacus in here, in a little bitty area. Dump the rest of them in here. You feed the ones over here, so they produce eggs. Lots and lots of eggs. And these you let starve. They will produce 1 egg before they die. And you can get a lot of food from these guys. And, you know, they like the food. You know, it's fish. So you can create a Pacu farm. Small little area breeding pool. Three Pacus in a nice area like this. Set up some auto sweepers and conveyor loaders. Dump the eggs over. Once they're hatched, they just will flop over and drop into here. And you do the same thing. Yeah, it's real easy to do. It's not hard. Not a hard system to build. All right.